Hey guys, how's it going? Just coming at you with another video here. Now I just got done watching the latest Megaforce episode, the season 1 finale, which is going to be leading into Super Megaforce. It ended on a cliffhanger, and like I've said before, I would like to give my thoughts on Megaforce, season 1 of Megaforce, that is. Now, and to backtrack a little bit, um, started back in February. Took a few month hiatus. With it being on Nickelodeon, they haven't been uh, dating as far back as Samurai. Um, they would start the season, air a number of episodes, and then take the summer off. And during said time, they would not promote Power Rangers at all in any capacity. And then they'd come back, and then for season 2, same deal. Air a chunk full of episodes, take a break, air the remaining episodes. Which I would think, in a way, could be interpreted as being inherently flawed, but make of that what you will. But now we have Megaforce. They did the same thing, So like I just said, but and with Megaforce, with the Power Rangers being the 20th anniversary, because Mighty Morphin aired back in 1993, a year after I was born. Um, and then jump ahead to 2002, I guess, which was Wild Force was supposed to be the anniversary season. I think. Well, that was Forever Red. So even though technically, by number, 2003 marked 10 years, but well, at least when you go mathematically speaking, but 2002 had the anniversary episode, instead episode being Forever Red, like I said. And then now we jump ahead over now to 2013, August 28th, which is the day that Day of the Dumpster premiered. Now, and of course, those same day of this year marked to the day 20 years. And Megaforce, I know, is the first season anyway. It's supposed to pay tribute to that. Then we have next season Super Megaforce, which is supposed to be based off of Gokaiger, which was anniversary in Super Sentai, 35th, um, 35th, 35 years worth of Super Sentai, because it's been around since the 70s, starting with Go Ranger, not Gao Ranger, which is Wild Force's Sentai, but Go Ranger. Similar enunciation, but not the same show. Yeah, and it had a bunch of tribute episodes, the past Sentai and all the past Sentai. I don't think Ranger got one, but it sorta did, but not officially. Because I know the actor who played Goshi, the Black Ranger in Ranger, showed up. I think Geki may have appeared too, but uh, don't quote me on that. I'll have to look it up later. But yeah. Now, with the first season of Megaforce, it's paying homage to Mighty Morphin. And if you've watched Mighty Morphin and compare it to Megaforce, you can see where the similarities lie. Well, How do I feel about Megaforce as a whole? And forgive me also if I may be repeating some of the same things I said back in my previous Megaforce video. But just bear with me here. Now, Megaforce, my opinion, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's the worst, but I'm not the best either. But then again, your idea of worst and best is entirely subjective. I mean, it delivered. It did what it was supposed to do. I guess in practical matters, like an entertained Power Rangers fan to pay tribute to Mighty Morphin, did this, that, and the other thing. Um, Now, some controversy amongst us older fans has arisen in the sense like it's relying too much on the nostalgia factor. Um, for one thing, like the whole Mighty Morphin thing with him being in high school and Ernie's and it's Morphin time and the command center and everything else. But yeah. I mean, for one thing, I will agree that if you're going to use the nostalgia factor, right on the nostalgia train, it should be used in the appropriate quantity, not have it overly reliant on it. And it should be, like I said, it should be used in the appropriate amount. And I guess some fans think that we should use other elements from other seasons. Agreed. Maybe it should have. Not really have it totally reliant on Mighty Morphin and Mighty Morphin alone. Have some inspiration from other seasons too. But at the same time, though, like we have other seasons for them to use. Seeing as how we're gonna have past Power Rangers come back and all. Don't know how this may or may not tie in. I don't know how this might tie in, but I'm just gonna say this anyway. If we're gonna use elements from past seasons, like what if we're gonna use elements from like past seasons and all, like maybe like or at least ideas and all, um let's just make it not spoil the surprise for what's about to come. Because if we're going to use the surprise before it's the appropriate time, not going to work. And you're going to be damned lucky if forgive me there for being tongue-tied. But you're going to be pretty. You have to be pretty damned lucky to still be able to pull off the surprise the way you want it to. If you're going to spoil it before it's ready. Just saying. Now, the cast. How do I feel about them? Well, I know a lot of people think that the acting is just meh. Red being getting the most hate, saying that he's an emotionless robot and this, that, and the other. Well, I don't pay attention too much to acting, I guess, but I guess in a way it would help a bit to have some prior acting experience. But then again, you gotta cut him a little bit of slack. This for those that may not have as much experience in acting, but even so, though, if you're just coming out as an actor, you win some, you lose some. It's hit or miss. So, um, uh, well, let's just hope they get better. I guess they have gotten better, but I just hope they do better jobs. I guess I don't know, but like I said, I don't pay too much attention to the acting. Well, that's just me, but um, now some of the things I've also heard, like most notably from my friend Sam. Uh, I My friend Sam has said that the producers are just like I said, just hamming up to Mega. Mighty Morphin alone, and what else did he say? And that the producers are only uh, caring about the second half, being the fact that we're getting all the past actors that we're getting, and all. Are they really? Do they really care about second half? Are they are they really milking the nostalgia just for that one reason alone? That's the fact that we're getting past Power Rangers coming back and all. I don't know. That is a good question. Hmm. I mean, and as far as the character development is concerned, um, they could have done a little better about it. Like, who are these characters? Why should we care about them? You know, why were they, of all people, chosen to be Power Rangers? And Robo Knight seemed to get the most development, and I think in a way Pink was second to him because um, episodes there were a few episodes that didn't start out as being a Pink centric, but ended being a Pink centric. Um, Yellow barely got any at all. Blue got one at best. Black, I don't think he got one. Neither did Red. It'll be kind of cool, just I guess to just flesh out the characters a little bit more in the sense that I mentioned before. Um, well, what else do I have to say over there, really? I don't know what else there is to say that I haven't already said, and there'll probably be some more things to say. Oh wait, another thing too, I just not thought of. Gosai Green for Megaforce. Now, if you watched Ghost Ager, or at least be aware of it prior to the start of the show, Ghost Ager, there's three different tribes: Skik, Siak, and Landek. Red and pink were in a pair, black and yellow, and then there was blue and green. But green died; he got killed. So blue was the only one, as opposed to red and pink and black and yellow. I would like to have seen Green come in. Like, hey, if they're going to be milking off the MMPR nostalgia, they might as well have a Green Ranger. And who knows, maybe he could become Gokai Silver instead of just finding a new guy. You know? Um, just, I would love to have had Green come in. In a way, I can kind of see why they didn't, because it was killed prior to the start of Ghost Ager. And plus, they didn't have proper showing of his suit, and didn't have enough footage of him in Ranger form. But couldn't they have created some American footage for him, like they've done with the Spirit Rangers from uh, Jungle Fury and the Titanium Ring from Lightspeed Rescue? Hell, and when Tommy from MMPR became the White Ranger, uh, his suit, the White Ranger suit, was from Dar Ranger, and there was the 5 suits from Zhu Ranger, and they were all put together in American footage. You know, but I don't know. And speaking of Gosei Green, I was listening to an audio podcast earlier, and which the person talking brought up talked about Gosei Green, and he brought up some very good points. And I might just link it in the description box below so you can listen and make up, and then make of it what you will. So I guess overall, Megaforce, I give it a C minus. It did what it was supposed to do in practical terms, I guess, but it had its inherent flaws to it. So I guess let's hopefully we can get Super Megaforce up to a better one, like maybe B plus, A minus, maybe B minus at the very least. A B minus. But yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say about Megaforce. And if you have any thoughts, opinions, whether you agree with me or not, I encourage open discussion. Like, if you want to leave a video response to this video, I encourage it. Or if you just want to leave a comment, that's fine. Just tell me your thoughts. I guess I'd encourage open discussion. And mind you too, well, what all I just said, these are all just my opinions. Feel free to disagree with me or agree with me if you want. Just make of what I just said what you will. Make of it what you will. But like I said, these are all just my opinions. So, alright, so thanks for listening. Rate, comment, subscribe. Alright, see you next time. Bye, guys.